Good afternoon, friends. This is Urmila Chanam from Breaking the Silence Worldwide Foundation, and I have a request for all of you today. I have launched the MHM quiz on Facebook across 3 pictures, and you will find these pictures and quiz on my album Breaking the Silence, Linkages and Collaborations. Each year I launch a new theme around which the campaign is focused on. All our activities are focused on, and I also have a new album on Facebook under that name. So for this year's 2020 campaign, the album name is called Breaking the Silence, Linkages and Collaboration Multisectoral. So you will find the MHM quiz as pictures in that album. All you have to do is look at those questions. There are 10 questions. These are all alternative type of questions, and you have to compose the answers in one single comment, not multiple comments, but one single comment, and post your answer in one of the pictures of the quiz in the album. I wish you all the best, and I encourage boys and girls, men and women, everyone to take this quiz and post your answers and participate. 20 winners will be selected from all the participants, and prizes will be given to these winners, and it will be announced on Menstrual Hygiene Day, which falls on 28th of May. The quiz started on 24th of April, that is 3 days back, today being the 3rd day, and there are already 18 participants. I'm so happy to notice that equal number of men are participating, coming forward and taking the quiz, and there are as excited as women and girls are. So that aspect is really, really good. I encourage you to take this test. It does not matter if you have all the answers correct or not, or if you know all the answers or not, because the very exercise of participating opens your mind to learning. And I'm sure in the course of the test, 10-point test, there will be points which you don't know, and you will do your own research to find out what these answers are. The whole purpose of the quiz is to open that avenue for you to have curiosity and to find out about menstrual hygiene and where you place yourself in the meter of having that information. That is one part. The second part I want to say is the reason why I can't give prizes to participants from outside of India is because sending parcels outside of India comes with a lot of logistic problems for me, and also the freight charges are very high. For instance, for me to send one envelope to Geneva or to Nigeria costs me 1,500 to 2,000 rupees, of course depending on the weight. So the whole entire purpose of giving a prize is lost if there is uncertainty whether the person will get the parcel or not, and it's beyond the budget of the quiz. So sorry, but I encourage everyone from even outside of India to participate, even though we cannot provide prizes. The second thing I want to mention is for friends who are working and involved in relief work during the pandemic. So I'm really thankful to the kind of work you're doing, and there are many friends of mine. There are a few friends that I would like to honor and recognize for the contribution during pandemic. The first friend is Rini Ralte, who is the president of Northeast Solidarity, an NGO which works in supporting Northeast community living in Bangalore. So thank you, Rini, for the relief work you are doing on ground when people are locked up in their homes and focusing on their individual needs. You are somebody who is putting your own need behind, and serving the community. The second friend I want to acknowledge and praise is Akko Resu, who is the president of Northeast Welfare Association Karnataka, NEVAC, in Bangalore. Thank you so much, Akko, for being there and providing Russian essentials to so many hundreds and thousands of people in Bangalore. Thank you so much for that support, humanitarian work you're doing. I want to appreciate Bangalore Manipuri Association, Tamo Om Prakash and Jaljit, for the work you're doing in reaching out to Manipuris living in Bangalore and listening to their problems, giving them ration and supplies. I also want to thank Anita Cheria. I want to thank Vasanti Hari Prakash. I want to thank so many others who have gone out of their comfort zone and done so much in spreading the word about what people require, in linking those needs to people who have resources and ensuring that people get their ration, basic necessities, and even emotional support. So thank you to all of you. There's one thing that I want to tell to people who are working in the front lines of relief work during coronavirus, and it is regarding the menstrual needs of girls and women. When you're buying wheat, rice, soap, sanitizer, please think about buying sanitary napkins or menstrual cups or tampons or any sanitary material that you have access to. And when you are distributing this relief material, if you're also ensuring that you're giving sanitary materials, it is of great benefit to people who are suffering because of the lockdown. The second thing I want to tell you is about the nature of crisis which menstrual hygiene management sector is facing right now. And the first and foremost thing is the production and manufacture of sanitary materials was temporarily defunct because of the lockdown. So it impacted the supply chain of sanitary materials. So this is one crisis that India is facing right now, and perhaps all over the world. So sanitary napkins may not be even there in the market or godowns or in our system. The second thing is because of the lockdown, girls and women are not able to go to medical stores, or supermarkets are closed. So their access to finding their sanitary material is highly reduced and impacted. The third thing I want to tell you is the lockdown is can be utilized to make big changes in our life. Even if we are not working, we're not going to office, even if our business may be impacted, even if economy is already facing a big drawback already. It may even hit a point of recession, the rock bottom. But then this is also a time which can be utilized by us to make life-changing alterations in our choices, in our way of thinking. So it's a great time for girls and women to turn to sustainable menstruation and start using old cotton cloth which is readily available at home. So we don't even have to worry about whether the supermarkets will close, whether the medical store near my house still has supply of sanitary napkins, or waiting for relief work and people to send sanitary napkins and sanitary materials through the relief interventions which are going on. If the old cotton cloth which is readily available at home is the choice that I make now during this time, then I don't have to be dependent on any other resource. It is already there with me. The second thing is we can also switch to menstrual cups. The good advantage of menstrual cups is one girl or one woman can use one menstrual cup for 10 years. So that one menstrual cup is all that you will require all through the 10 years. And after 10 years, when you dispose and throw off the menstrual cup, it is completely biodegradable, so it is eco-friendly. And look at the amount of the reduction in waste generated by you. So you as a woman will actually be contributing to minimizing waste. This itself is a great contribution to our waste pickers and sanitation workers who are working day in day out now, especially with a lot of burden now, because they also have to be very careful when they pick up biomedical wastes generated in zones which are under a containment, or maybe there is a COVID positive patient there. So all the masks, swabs, used cotton, tissues, all these are biomedical waste. So sanitation workers and waste pickers are already burdened during the lockdown. So if women switch to menstrual cups and switch to cotton cloth, you're contributing a lot to the burden of waste management workers, and also you're contributing to the environment. And thirdly, you're reducing your stress level, your concern of how you're going to get your menstrual pads. So I wish you all the luck. Let us use the quarantine and self-distancing, isolation, and this lockdown period to make shifts in what we choose and use for absorbing our menstrual fluid. And also let us take that MHM quiz, which is there on my album Breaking the Silence, Linkages and Collaboration Multisectoral 2020 campaign, and let us use those questions beyond the quiz also in discussions, in games, in groups, when we are in offices, in our clubs, in our friend circle. Let us devise our own game around menstrual hygiene management, and you can use these 10 questions in any group to assess, educate, sensitize, and change people around menstrual hygiene management. This is Urmila Chanam. I wish you a positive, productive, fun, and a great day ahead.